Welcome to the Canton Ice House in Canton, Massachusetts, for this special edition of Boston Bruins Alumni TV. Today, the Bruins alumni face off in their annual training camp scrimmage game. Today's show is made possible by generous contributions from Boston Harley-Davidson, TD Garden, The Fours Restaurant and Sports Bar, and Barcode Direct. Stay tuned for fast-paced Bruins alumni action and special features on Bruins alumni Ray Bork, Joe Mullen, Frank Simonetti, Andrew Raycroft, and Bob Sweeney. All that and more coming up next on Boston Bruins Alumni TV. The 5th annual Bowl of the Bruin and Friends tournament will be held on September 20th, 2020, and bring together former Boston Bruins and New England Patriots, local sports and media celebrities, and teams of enthusiastic bowlers to support the Boston Bruins Foundation, Pan Mass Challenge Bike Team, and the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. For more information, visit bowlthebruin.org. Over 30 Boston Bruins legends gathered at the Canton Ice House prior to the training camp game, as alumni president Rick Nifty Middleton described the new alumni game format, safety protocols, and multimedia innovations for the 2021 season. As Nifty explains, the game format improvements provide exciting opportunities for charities, sponsors, and fans.
Like the NHL, that kind of gave me the idea that we had to think outside the box, and the whole thing about playing in a central rink, that's what we're going to do because we can control the protocol. We're not sure because we always travel all over New England to play games at other people's rinks, and we're not sure about if they're following the protocol. So what we're going to do is make sure here in Canton Ice House in Massachusetts will be our rink. We're looking for one in New Hampshire also, should the rules change before next October. And we're going to tape the games. We're going to play the games back on, I think, YouTube and the Bruins Alumni website. And the people that are friendly to the charities, like, say, Tewksbury Youth Hockey or the Mass Down Syndrome, their warm market will be able to view the games and donate in, as if they're buying tickets to the game. And that way, the charities at least have an opportunity to raise much-needed funds. They can also sell their advertising, although now the advertising won't go in the program because there's no fans in the stands. The advertising will go on the air during this 1 hour show that we're putting on. The thing is, if it is possible to play a game and play a game safe, we're going to try to do it. What I've done is change the format to a 4-on-4, much bigger ice surface, less contact, and it's more of a flow game. So you're not changing 5 guys at once. So for 5 guys, we're going to limit like only 4 on the ice, maybe 5 on the bench with a couple chairs behind. So you don't, guys are close to 6 feet apart on the bench. We're trying to think of everything we can to make sure that everybody is safe and they'll be able to play the game of hockey that they love. The easiest way is go on our website, bostonbruinsalumni.com, and you'll go to request a game, fill out your information, and we'll get back to you with how it works. The rules are a little different now, so we're going to be making up a whole new package, including some tapes of what we're doing today in the package to show people what we'll be doing. But I'm also calling everybody verbally. So it's pretty simple. It's not that far outside the box. It's just different from the way we always did it.
For each Bruins NHL home game, the Boston Bruins Foundation conducts a 50-50 raffle to raise funds for a designated beneficiary. 50% of the proceeds go towards the beneficiary, while the other 50% goes to one lucky winner. To learn more and to see our most recent 50-50 raffles, visit bostonbruins.com/5050.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the Boston Bruins alumni.
gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Canton Ice House for the Boston Bruins Alumni 2020 Training Camp Exhibition Game. Introducing your lineups for today. First, for the black team, wearing number 78, Mike Sanford. At forward, number 18, Mark Mowers. At forward, number 48, Graham Townsend. On defense, number 71, Terry Virtue. At forward, number 17, Sean McEachern. On defense, number 6, Glenn Featherstone. At forward, number 32, Bruce Crowder. On defense, number 34, David Shaw. On defense, number 34, Bobby Beers. At forward, number 42, Tim Sweeney. On defense, number 27, Mike Motto. In goal, number 37, Sean Miller. Wearing number 11, Hockey Hall of Famer Joe Mullen. And the captain of the team, number 17, the bomber, Tommy Songen. In goal for the black team, number 35, Cleon Daskalakis. Now for the white team. First on defense, forward, and the penalty box, number 40, Bruce Shoebottom. Goaltender, number 52, Seamus Egan. Forward, number 10, Hodge Jr. Defense, number 21, Frank Simonetti. At forward, number 27, Stevie Leach. On defense, number 18, Rich Brennan. At forward, Jean-Yves Roy. At forward, number 11, Bobby Carpenter. At forward, number 83, Pat Leahy. At forward, goaltender, Andrew Raycroft. And at forward, U.S. Olympian David Jensen. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020-21 Boston Bruins alumni. And now if you remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. In goal, Seamus Egan. Defending the goal for the white team, play underway. Cleon Daskalakis for the black team. All right, puck into the right wing corner, spun out here by Mike Motto, connects away to Bruce Crowder. Bruce Crowder, 4 years in the NHL, had a great 82 playoffs. There's a shot and a save by Seamus Egan. Puck batted around, taken back by Ken Hodge Jr. All rookie team, 7th player award winner, 1991, 30-goal season for the Boston Bruins. His dad won 2 Stanley Cups. Puck played in deep, intercepted by Mike Motto. Hobie Baker Award winner out of Boston College, one of the great defensemen to come out of Boston College, 9 years in the NHL. Bobby Beers flipped in for Tommy Songen, scored his 2,000th goal this past season. A shot there, score! Mike Motto. Black team goal scored by number 27, Mike Motto. Assisted by number 17, Tommy Songen, and number 34, Bobby Beers. Time of the goal, 54 seconds. That's Motto from Songen and Beers. 1-0 the black team. Shoebottom will touch it up, plays it back for Stevie Leach. With a shot. Cleon made the save. Puck bounces out here, swept across by Leach. Frank Simonetti out there with Richie Brennan. And Shoebottom for the white team. They were playing 4-on-4. Stevie Leach tried to weave it through, played it in deep for Frank Simonetti. Off for Shoebottom. Shoebottom left it out in front, and back comes Sean McEachern. Skating out there with Joey Mullen, Hall of Famer, David Shaw, Glenn Featherstone. Sean McEachern, Stanley Cup champion with the Pittsburgh Penguins out of BU, All-American, broken up, taken back by Stevie Leach, former U.S. Olympian, 1988, 15 years in the NHL for Leachy. Puck played into the left wing corner. Cleon Daskalakis out of Boston University brushes it around the boards, up and out. Hit Joey Mullen on a change there, kept in by Leach. Leach bearing in with a shot there. Shot score! Stevie Leach with the goal, and the white team has tied it up on a goal by Stevie Leach. White team goal scored by number 27, Stevie Leach. Unassisted at 2:15. Leach unassisted, 1-1. Terry Virtue out there now with Graham Townsend, Mike Sanford. We only got 3 guys out there for the. No, we got 3 guys out there for the black team. There's a shot there, and they score. White team goal scored by number 43, Genevois. Assisted by number 21, Frank Simonetti. Time of the goal, 2:50, 2-1 white team. Now Graham Townsend out there, and the black team was skating short-handed. That was a power play goal by the white team. Now back comes Pat Leahy, wheels it across with the trailer. Andrew Raycroft raises the goal. He tried to combine with the cutting player there, Genevois. All the way down to the white team zone. On it, Frank Simonetti. 4 years in the NHL out of Norwich University in their Hall of Fame of both hockey and soccer, All-American in hockey. Does a great job with Bowl with the Bruin. Coming up September 20th this year. There's a shot there and a save by Cleon Daskalak.
Our goal is to help the charities that have been dependent on us, to help them raise funds for their causes. And we play all over New England, primarily Massachusetts, and these charities have become dependent on what we bring to them every year, not only from a fundraising standpoint, but from a teamwork and camaraderie standpoint, everybody getting together for a common cause. And we didn't just want to take a pass on that this season. We want to try to find a way to make it COVID friendly, and Rick Middleton has put a ton of time into working out a protocol that adheres to CDC guidelines, where we have instead of 5-on-5, we have a 4-on-4 game now, more space on the ice, less contact. Our referee, Don Garcia, is making sure guys stay separated. And we just had a 40-minute training camp scrimmage that was action-packed, 4-on-4. Guys were moving, a lot of puck movement, a lot of fun on the ice. So it's going to be a more enjoyable game for our charities. So we're going to play in a rink where there are multiple locker rooms, so we can have proper spacing as the guys get dressed, proper spacing on the benches, and have an orderly flow to how we change up so that we're not bringing people whenever possible closer than 6 feet together. The only time we're not wearing a mask is doing an interview, and you're more than 6 feet away. But when we're on the ice, when we're in the locker rooms, as soon as we enter the rink, we're all masked up and we're all taking this very seriously because we want to find a way, like I said, to keep our connection with the charities that we've grown to love over the years.
Shaw streaking down the right side, 16-year NHL veteran. On for Songen. Shawzy backing in, moved it across. There, saved by Seamus. He never even saw it. Trying to go 5-hole there, Feather. Back comes Leachy now, breakaway. You're going to see a lot of that in 4-on-4 hockey. A drive goes wide. Leachy trying to tap it home. Stevie Leach had a 30-goal season with the Bruins, a 26-goal season. There's a shot there, and they score! Donnie. White team goal scored by Richie Brennan. Assisted by number 19, Bobby Carpenter, number 27, Steve Leach. White team leading 3-1. Time of that goal, 6 minutes. All right, Glenn Featherstone now. White team trailing 3-1. That goal, Richie Brennan from Bobby Carpenter and Stevie Leach. Now Shoe Bottom. Shoe has been a vital part of the Boston Bruins alumni throughout the decades. In fact, this is his 4th decade skating with the squad. Back comes Sean McEachern. He can motor along the line. Get off the skate of Leach. Sean had 2 stints with the Boston Bruins. He was a former captain of the Atlanta Thrashers, the now defunct Thrashers. There's a play across. Tommy Songen trying to make a move. Finally pucks intercepted. Richie Brennan try to chip it out. Stevie Leach now. Getting back is David Shaw. 3-on-1 breakout. Carpenter, Shoebottom, Leach breaking in. Here's Shoebottom now. His pass tipped away by David Shaw. 16 years in the league. David Shaw played 5 years with the old Quebec Nordiques. 5 with the Rangers. Now there's a shot there and they score! Graham Townsend on a setup by Terry Virtue, and it's 3-2. Black team goal scored by number 48, Graham Townsend, assisted by number 71, Terry Virtue. Time of the goal, 7:17. Townsend from Virtue, 3-2. from Jamaica, former coach of a team in the ECHL called the Macon Whoopie. He's in the Hockey Hall of Fame in Canada, Black Hockey Hall of Fame. Former Bruin and Islander. Tough guy too. Here's Virtue, tried to swing it on goal, saved there by Seamus. Coming up with 1:30 to go before the break. Virtue tried to wheel in the front, blocked off and taken back. Pat Leahy, wing to wing for Shoebottom, back for Pat Leahy. Wide open hockey here, 4-4. Townsend back on D, up top for Shoebottom, picks up the trailer, Simonetti. Now JY, Jean-Yves Roy. Jean-Yves Roy, a silver medalist with the 1994 Canadian Olympic hockey team. 3-time All-American UMaine, one of the great players ever to come out of UMaine. He figured he scored Ray Bork's 1,000th point. Ray had an assist on that. And the JY had another assist on another milestone goal for Ray Bork. Now Mowers taps it ahead for Shoebottom. Shoebottom breaking in with a drive and he scores. Bruce Shoebottom from Mark Mowers. And it is now 4-2 the white team. The white team goal scored by number 40, Bruce Shoebottom. Assisted by number 18, Mark Mowers. Time of the goal, 14-17. 4-2 white team. And we have a stoppage in play. We're going to change goaltenders. Clock is still running. Cleon Daskalakis will now be replaced by Sean Miller. Sean Miller, his dad, Bobby Miller, Stanley Cup finalist, one of 11 Bruins with 20 or more goals in the 78 season. Milestone that has not been duplicated. Sean now has been with the Boston Bruins alumni since he was a teenager. Started young, just like Seamus Egan. Now here's Sean McEachern moving in with a drive there, trying to pick the top corner. McEachern back up the right wing side. Trying to move it across. Raycroft picking up the trailer. A shot there and a save by Seamus Egan. Seamus now moves to the black team as their goaltender. Good pressure by the white team. Mowers made a great move. A backhander there, saved by Seamus. And a whistle here and a face-off coming up. Whistle on the play. 9:30 to go, opening period. At the Ice House in Canton, 4-2. Mike Motto now, a shift by Monster drive and a save by Sean. What a shift by Mike Motto. He can still scoot. Kenny Hodge now trying to move it out of the zone. Kenny Hodge 2 years ago in training camp had a major injury to his knee, but he's back. Look at Andrew Raycroft playing like a forward out there. Richie Brennan now, right defense from BU, national champion, 7-time AHL All-Star. 6 years in the NHL. He's been a vital cog for the Boston Bruins alumni. Now, trying to move it out in front there. Mowers took a feed from Razor. Good pressure by the white team across Brennan for Mowers. Mowers, a runner-up in the Hobie Baker Award-winning balloting out of the University of New Hampshire, 7 years in the NHL, played with the Detroit Red Wings, Anaheim Mighty Ducks, Nashville, Boston Bruins, all the way down to Sean Miller. Sean Miller played it off for Hodge. Back comes Richie Brennan, 8:35 to go, opening half. Puck played the length of the ice, easily sticked away by Seamus Egan. Seamus Egan out of Merrimack College, Waltham High School. He is an E-Bug, an emergency backup goaltender in the NHL for the Bruins. Sanford with a shot. Mike Sanford out of Northeastern University, played in the International Hockey League, was former property of the Toronto Maple Leafs. There's a shot there and they score! Black team goal scored by number 6, Glenn Featherstone. Assisted by number 17, Tommy Sung, and the number 78, Mike Sanford. Palmer never touched it. Should have fessed up. Thank you, Swoop. Swoop, come on in here for some color. Cheers. All right, now behind the net, David Shaw. Bomber picked it up. All right, I'm joined here by Bob Sweeney. Swoop, I tell you what, Swoop brought the Boston Bruins alumni into the 21st century. And since that time, more community friendly, but bringing in all the guys, with the pro-am that you do every year. So the
guys look rusty out there.
They do look rusty. It's preseason. There's a shot there and they score. Bobby Carpenter with the goal. 18 goals scored by number 11, Bobby Carpenter. I didn't see who got the assist in that, but we'll catch it. So,
assist by number 27, Stephen Makalik.
I like that. That sounded good, Swoop. The time of the goal, 13:40.
I'm doing well. Family's doing well. You know, for about 4 months there, it was the same thing every day. Get up, go for a walk, and then just try to find some really good shows to watch. And same day was the same for about 4 months till they opened up the golf courses and allowed me to get out and play some golf. And I'm an avid golfer, and you know, the boys were around all summer, so I was able to play a lot with Christopher and Ryan and spent a lot of time with my family. We pretty much the only people we saw for quite a while. So hey, we've you know, we did what we needed to do, and it was different for everybody and something that we've never experienced before. But you know, hopefully we're on the right track right now, and for things starting to open up. You know, I own a restaurant. My wife owns a spa. Those things were shut down for quite a while. That was really tough. The restaurant, we had takeout. We were very creative, and some of the things we were doing, our chef did an incredible job. We kind of survived that time. Now we've been open, and we've got outdoor seating and indoors now. So restaurant's Tresca on 233 Hanover Street, if you've never been. And my wife's spa is back open, so they're in Danvers, Christian Borg Spa, and so, you know, it was tough there for a while, for a long time, but hey, we're all in it together, and we got to do what we got to do. And thank God we had the family close that we were able to see and spend a little time with.
A lot of BC. It's amazing how many BC players we have on the Boston Bruins alumni, aside from yourself, Tommy Songen, Joey Mullen.
Hi, Sweeney.
Yep. Motts, Kenny Hodge. There's a shot there, and they score. Is that Pat Leahy? Oh, no, it's white goal scored by Pat Leahy.
Assist by Carter.
Assist by Bob Carpenter. White team leads 6-3. Time of that goal, 14:45. So Swoop, with this wide open 4-on-4 action, gonna get tired, quick changes, right?
Yeah, not much back checking on the black team. I don't know.
But in terms of breakaways, you're seeing wide open hockey, and then it's guys that, with the speed, that are gonna really enjoy this wide open game.
Yeah, and the guys that can swoop.
Hey, what's your opinion on 3-on-3 overtime? There's a shot and they score. You got that goal there?
Mark Mowers.
18 goal scored by Mark Mowers. Assisted by Johnny Watt. 7-3 white team. Time of that goal, 15:33.
We've adapted. It was obviously tough sled in the first few months, especially homeschooling was quite a challenge. Teachers did as well as they could, and we did as well as we could. And now summertime's come. Fortunately, we've got them in day camps, and I've been getting into the rink and doing some goalie camps as well. So it's felt fairly normal for our family here the last, say the middle of June. So we're surviving.
Saved by Seamus. Seamus Egan now. I like the EBUD, don't you? The emergency backup goaltender. I guess they're changing the rules on that. Here's Graham Thompson now behind the net. Played with the Louisiana Ice Gators. Former coach of the Macon Whoopie. Jamaican Olympic ice hockey team. Puck rolls all the way down to Seamus.
Going down here, Johnny, a little bit. Look, you got a young guy like Motto hanging at the blue line.
Yeah, but Bomber will usually do a Carl Wallenda walking the blue line. So here's Bobby Beers. Beersy never got the credit there at the end of the first half.
The 5th annual Bowl of the Bruin and Friends tournament will be held on September 20th, 2020, and bring together former Boston Bruins and New England Patriots, local sports and media celebrities, and teams of enthusiastic bowlers to support the Boston Bruins Foundation, Pan Mass Challenge Bike Team, and the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. For more information, visit bowlthebruin.org.
John Horrigan, Boston Bruins Alumni TV. I'm joined by the legendary Ed Sanford, who formed the first Boston Bruins alumni team, and his son, Mike Sanford, who currently plays for the Boston Bruins Alumni. All in the family. Thanks for being here, guys.
John, you're very welcome.
Let me talk to you, Ed, first. You're the reigning patriarch of the Boston Bruins family. 11 years in the NHL. You played with Detroit and Chicago, but with the Bruins, you're the 1953 leading scorer in the playoffs, 5-time NHL All-Star, and truly one of the legendary Bruins players. So I wanted to ask you how you formed the Boston Bruins Alumni.
Well, that goes way back to, I think Dougie Moons and I and Johnny Pearson were approached by it was one of the charities in the city. I can't think of one right now. I think it was like not the Boys Club. Anyways, so we decided we were going to try to do something, and we got together. Eddie Powers was then general manager of the Gardens, and I went to his office and talked to him about it. He says, you know, it sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's see if we can talk to somebody from Montreal. And we did talk to Montreal, and they agreed they'd come down. And of course, the Rocket was playing for Montreal alumni team, and he alone was going to draw a nice crowd. And so it took quite a while to work it out, but finally we got the game. It was a year or two later at the Gardens. We had a good crowd there, and after that we thought, well, let's see if we can continue this and maybe go around Maine, New Hampshire, and just raise some money for charitable concerns. Well, each town's got something like that they want to work
Charitable
on.
organizations, whoever needs help, the Bruins alumni are always there. And I just want to thank you on behalf of all the players, myself, the staff here, and all the fans that have enjoyed Boston Bruins alumni games throughout the year. If it weren't for you, sir, we wouldn't be here today, so we salute you.
Well, thank you very much. We're glad that it worked out well.
And you had a great career as well with the Boston Bruins. You were awarded the Conn Smythe Trophy, which is the playoff scoring leader in 2001 for your exploits in 1953.
Yeah, I was lucky. I got hot at the right time, but it worked out well for us.
Who are your line mates during that?
Johnny Pearson and Fleming McKell.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Excellent. And also 5-time NHL All-Star. Truly one of the great Bruins of all time.
Well, in those days there were only 6 teams, and for the All-Star they tried to get different fellows, and they wanted each team to have representation. So I think that helped us and helped me, to be awarded.
Now, finally, after you left the game and you formed the alumni, your career wasn't done. You were an off-ice official at the old Boston Garden, official scorer. Tell us about that.
Well, I was out of hockey for about 8 or 9 years, and Milt Schmidt, who was always a good friend of mine, I played with Milt. Milt was general manager, and he called me up one time and said, I've got something that you might be interested in, but it's to be an off-ice official, to run the clock and that type of thing. I said, well, let me think of it. That means I've got to go to the games, the home games. He said, yeah, for all the home games. So my wife said, if you like to do it, go ahead. Well, I did it. I enjoyed it, and I spent about 35 years doing it.
Wow.
I was goal judge, statistician, timekeeper, penalty timekeeper. I did everything there. But I enjoyed it. It was fun to watch, and I happened to be very lucky. I was there when Bobby Orr came along, and I was there when he left, too.
Great.
Yeah.
And in tradition with the family plan, your son, Mike Sanford, out of Northeastern University, played in the American Hockey League with Binghamton, International Hockey League with Muskegon, among other clubs. You have some wild stories about the minor leagues, but first of all, congratulations on Northeastern finally winning the Bean Cup.
Thank you.
Bean Pot. Talk about your career. You're an off-ice official at the TD Garden.
Yeah, I was brought in by my dad when they had a work stoppage. A bunch of the guys that were working with him at the time were down in Florida playing golf, and the thing was settled overnight, and these guys weren't coming back from Florida right away. So I was pushed into service by my dad, and started in the old garden. I believe it was the last year of the old garden, and from there, I think that was '94, and from then I just moved on over into the new building and started taking over some other things, and then eventually my dad gave me reins of this thing. And I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing sometimes, but it's been a lot of fun because I have my son working with me. The three of us work together there, so it's been a lot of fun.
And your daughter Ari has been a coach. And look, folks, Mike gave me this cool NHL tie. Only a geek like me would salivate over this. So I want to thank the Sanfords, Ed Sanford, the patriarch of the Boston Bruins family, and Mike Sanford, today Boston Bruins alumni forward. Reggie Ray Bork, brick not dressed today. There's a shot saved by Sean Miller.
Did you announce that I was scratched?
Oh yeah, Bob Sweeney, yep.
Yeah, knee injury.
Bob Sweeney is scratched from today's game due to a lower body injury. Never tell them that it's a knee, because then they'll go right after your knee. There you go, swoop. And then Timmy Sweeney's also scratched as well. There's Sean McKecker. Sean's a player. Instant impact. He and Carpy joining us last year full time was great. There's a shot and a save. This is true. This is true.
Thanks for having me, though, Johnny.
All right, thanks, Swoop. All right, Stevie Leach now across here, white team. Thank you, Swoop. Good job, buddy. Alex, director, get me another color commentator, please. There's a shot saved by Sean Miller. Rebound taken by David Shaw. Shaw's smart, solid defenseman off the feather. Those two paired together, I tell you. That's a brick wall on the Bruins blue line. Sanford leaves it for Featherstone. Featherstone slot, walking in with it. Shot there and he scores! Black goal scored by Glenn Featherstone. Assisted by Mike Sanford and David Shaw. Time of the goal, 3:40. 7-4. Stevie Leach now. Bearing in. Stevie Leach can still motor. Puck taken away. Here's Shawzy. He set that other play in motion with Mike Sanford. Sanford now connects away. Here's Terry Virtue. Virtue gains the line, moving with Featherstone and Shaw. Leaves it for Shaw. Top of the left wing circle. Nice maneuver by Shaw. Shaw's upstairs trying to pick the top corner just over the right shoulder. Cleon Daskalakis. Black team pressuring here. David Shaw took a feed from Virtue up top for Sanford. Sanford now back off for Shaw. Tried to steer it for Virtue. Standing right in front of Cleon. Left wing side, Glenn Featherstone, 4-on-4 competition here. Here's Shaw now, took a feed from Sanford. Across in front, tried to combine with Virtue. Good opportunity there for the black team. They trail by 3 in this exhibition. 7-4, back comes Stevie Leach. Stevie Leach watched by David Shaw. Leach on one skin, a drive there and he scores. White team goal scored by number 27, Steve Leach. So Stevie Leach makes it 8-4. The time of that goal, 4:42. All right, Joey Mullen now. Joey Mullen from the St. Louis Blues, the way they treated him early in his career was abominable. He should have been called up immediately. You know, they're shooting themselves in the foot. That organization, I know that they beat the Bruins, but sometimes in the early in the 80s, I don't know what they were thinking. They should have moved to Saskatoon, I guess. Now puck taken away, Graham Townsend. Townsend moves it to the right side. Black team trying to take a bite out of that 4-goal lead. There's a shot by Motto and he scores. Black team goal scored by number 27, Mike Motto. Assisted by number 48, Graham Townsend, number 11, Joey Mullen. Time of the goal, 5:33, 8-5.
Another one to Graham Townsend went through the net undetected.
Another goal? There's another goal awarded to Graham Townsend through the net undetected. Thank you, Don, because I can't see a thing. So give another Bruins alumni goal to number 48, Graham Townsend. It's now 8-6. There you go, 8-6. Donnie coming over. One of those goals that goes right through the net. Here's Graham Townsend again. Graham's got a couple already, a shot there, and a goal. Black team goal scored by number 48, Graham Townsend. Trick. Time of the goal, 6:30. 8-7. Graham Townsend. So Graham's got the hat trick. big time. He's led the team in scoring 2 years ago, was second, I believe, last year. But he's certainly added some firepower. Good skater, too. Tore his groin at the end, 2 seasons ago. There's a shot. And Frank Simonetti with the goal. White team goal scored by number 21, Frank Simonetti. Assisted by Genevois. 9-7. Time of that goal, 7:15. Nice save there made by Cleon Daskalakis. Now trying to bear in a shot there. Stick save made by Sean Miller. Another shot and a save there, and they score. White team scores, makes it 10-7. White team goal scored by number 40, Bruce Bottom. The time of the goal, 9:50.
Well, we're still going to hold our golf tournament this year. It's going to be September 9th at Pine Hills. The only difference is we're limited to how many players we can have on the course. So tentatively what we're going to do is we're going to do tee times off of both courses, off of 1 and 10. And hopefully that should work out and limit the gatherings at the end is what everybody wants to do. I mean, I think golf is probably one of the safest sport in the whole COVID arena, so to speak, because social distances, you can do that on the golf course, and we just want to make sure we do that when everybody's done. Well, it is pretty funny, but having all my kids home, they kind of laughed at me and gave me a grief a few times, but it was pretty interesting. But you look back and you see all the clutching and grabbing, and then you see the Bruins highlights from the 11 championship. A little bit different pace, but again, a lot of good memories that we had in the late 80s, early 90s.
He took 20 shots that game. Here's Featherstone now, wheels at the left side for Virtue. Virch holding. Rick Middleton is the coach. Rick Middleton is coach of the black team for now. GM wants to see you. There's a shot and a score there. That was by Mark Mowers. White team goal scored by Mark Mowers. Time of the goal, 9:20. Seamus Egan now goaltender for White. Cleon Daskalakis, goaltender for Black.
Well, yeah, it definitely surprised everybody. There's not much you can do during it. You just got to try to do the right things, stay away from people, social distancing, all that stuff that they talk about all the time. And if you follow the rules, I think you pretty much can avoid it.
What about hockey, Joey, in 95-degree weather, huh?
Whew.
I know.
It's a little warm, that's for sure. But, it just felt real good to get back on the ice. First couple of laps around there felt real different, so it took a few laps to really get the blades going.
Sanford now behind the net, long shift for this line. Townsend from Motto tried to wheel on goal, intercepted. Back comes Mark Mowers. Mowers a breakout here. David Jensen, Stevie Leach jumps into the rush. Stevie Leach now moving in behind the net. Tried to get it for Mowers. Mowers on the inboards, out in front, bouncing puck. Jensen couldn't put it home. Here's the trailer, a shot, and they score! Bobby Carpenter. White goal scored by number 11, Bobby Carpenter. Assisted by David Jensen and Mark Mowers. Time of the goal, 11:32. 12-7 now, coming up on 8 minutes to go. Bobby Carpenter with the goal. Bobby looks to be in great shape. Again, he joined the Bruins Alumni last year with Sean McEachern. Up in it, another level. Good to have both those boys on the team. Here's Bobby Beers now. Played along the boards for Sean McEachern. Off for Crowder. Here's Chow moving in. Right pad kick out safe. Seamus. And right there to corral the rebound. Nice play by Razor. Andrew Raycroft. Tell you what, goalie moving to a forward. He's got that smooth pass. Now here's Razor, right wing circle. Looking to make a play. Broken up, back checking. Nice play by Tommy Song and starts it back the other way. Crowder. Off for Sean McEachern. Clean break on Seamus with a drive. And a glove save by Seamus. Oh, Millie. 12-7 the score. Frank Simonetti now. Tap by Pat Leahy. Carpy plays it off the boards. Tap by Leahy. Crisscrosses with the Razor. Trailer, Frank Simonetti. Simonetti with a shot. Score! White goal scored by number 21, Frank Simonetti. Assisted by number 1, Andrew Raycroft. Number 83, Pat Leahy. Time of the goal, 13-14. 13-7, White team. 13-7, White. They've rushed for over 200 yards today. Football score. It is camp, though. Breakout. Here's the White team now. Here's Frank Simonetti. Took a feed from JY. Moved across there. Intercepted. Nice back-checking play by Terry Virtue. Tommy Songen now. Connects away to Sean McEachern. McEachern left side with a shot there. And he roofs it. And a goal by Sean McEachern. Black team goal scored by number 17, Sean McEachern. Assisted by number 17, Tommy Songen. Time of the goal, 14 minutes. (13-8). Glenn Featherstone now broke in with the St. Louis Blues. Played 3 years with the Boston Bruins. 4 times over 100 penalty minutes in the season. Once over 200 minutes. Now David Shaw. Moved up top. Joey Mullen. A drive there. Pinged it off the post. Kept in here, black team. Featherstone rivals his block. Good play here. And up the right wing wall comes the white team. Here's JY. Jean-Yves across for Shoebottom with a shot there, and he scores. The white team goal scored by number 40, Bruce Shoebottom, assisted by number 43, Jean-Yves. Time of the goal, 14:50. Graham played Wells too. Tipped it for Balmer. Off for Birch. Picking up Joey Mullen. Appropriately a shot. And a save by Sean Miller. Good job, Shauno. Under 10 seconds left. Batted away. One final rush. Here's Razor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and he shot it wide like a goalie would. And that's going to do it. Your final score, White Team 16, Black Team 10. Thank you, Rick Middleton. Thank you, Donnie Garcia. Mike Foley, Frank Walker, Matt Nelson, Kevin Tachi, Alex Pazanson, Lisa Pazanson, Karen Winoski, and Mr. Mark Willand for today, and John Galvin. Thank you, John, for today's production. There's a stick salute. This stick salute is from the Boston Bruins alumni to you at home watching, to all of our supporters, our fans. Let's go, Bruins. Everybody, stay positive, stay healthy, and smile. On behalf of the Boston Bruins alumni, thank you so much for watching this exhibition. And go Bruins!
Yeah, so this will be our 5th annual Bowl with the Bruin and Friends, where we team up 4-person bowling teams with a former Bruin or New England Patriot or local celebrity, all to raise money for the Boston Bruins Foundation, Pan Mass Challenge Bike Team, and Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. This year will be reimagined because of CDC guidelines, but again, like I said, with regards to our hockey games, we want to keep the continuity we've had with our supporters that support Pan Mass and the Bruins Foundation, and continue to have this bowling event on September 20th at Wamasett Lanes in Tewksbury, Mass. If you want to learn more about it, you can go onto the Boston Bruins Alumni website or bowwiththebruin.org. We still have a couple of teams open. So again, you'll be paired with one of us or one of the other local celebrities in town that come out and generously support us, all to raise money to help fight cancer.